Guys, good evening, everybody. Welcome to these classes once again, guys. It's just a pleasure to have you. All right. So for today, hopefully we are gonna learn many interesting things. What I can tell you guys, lots of new incredible things. I don't know if you have been attending classes, but as in the past, we started with our every week, but now it's crazy. And let me tell you why. It's crazy just because right now it's not only once. No, guys, it's not only twice, it's 3 times a week. All right, which means that you have all the chances to learn more and more, guys. There's no excuse now. Okay, so if you wanna just learn, guys, is exactly the moment. And right now, guys, with all these chances that you've got, okay, I think maybe you're gonna be very, yes, I know it's amazing. Yeah, I can't believe it, guys. So many free classes a week, 3 more classes a week, 3 guys. I'm not talking about 1, 2, I'm talking about 3 more classes, and not speaking about the class that you can get with teacher Christos on Saturday, plus these 2 classes is 6 classes a week. Is crazy, Kansas group. All right, so that is why, guys, you need to be very conscious, take advantage of everything. All right, this is very important. Number 2, okay, I start being very responsible with your payment, be very punctual. All right, because now that the foundation is giving you crazily so many things, okay, the idea is you're gonna be, all right, exactly on the same level. Guys, tonight we are gonna go on learning incredible things. Obviously, we are gonna talk and go on talking a little bit about a present simple, but we are gonna start talking about something that is very relevant and is adverbs of manner. All right, so I'm gonna leave you with a very incredible video, guys, that I would like to share with all of you. Okay, be very attentive, and I'm gonna make some questions now. All right, go ahead.
Adverbs of manner. What are adverbs? Adverbs can do many things in a sentence. They can describe verbs, adjectives, other adverbs, or entire sentences. Adverbs of manner tell us how someone or something performs an action. For example, I walk quickly. He speaks intelligently. My dog barks loudly. How are
All right, guys, that's very good. Thank you so much for telling me, teacher. You are not sharing your screen, all right? So maybe now, okay, you can watch the video
ESL
much better.
library?
Go ahead.
Adverbs of manner. What are adverbs? Adverbs can do many things in a sentence. They can describe verbs, adjectives, other adverbs, or entire sentences. Adverbs of manner tell us how someone or something performs an action. For example, I walk quickly. He speaks intelligently. My dog barks loudly. How are adverbs of manner formed in English? Most adverbs of manner are formed by adding ly to the adjective. For example, the adjective soft becomes the adverb softly. The adjective careful becomes the adverb carefully. The adjective noisy becomes the adverb noisily. When we add ly to an adjective that ends in y, the y changes to I. There are a few exceptions to the ly adverb rule. Some adverbs of manner don't end in ly. For example, the adjective good becomes the adverb well. A few adjectives and adverbs even have the same form, including fast, hard, and late. There are 4 common sentence patterns for adverbs of manner in English. The first pattern is verb plus adverb. For example, in the sentence, the ballerina dances beautifully, the adverb beautifully follows the verb dances. Beautifully describes how the ballerina dances. The second pattern is subject, verb, object plus adverb. For example, in the sentence, the children finished their homework quietly. The adverb quietly comes after the object, homework. Quietly describes how the children finished their homework. The third pattern is adverb plus verb. For example, in the sentence, he gently pets the kitten, the adverb gently comes before the verb pets. Gently describes how he pets the kitten. The fourth pattern is verb plus adverb plus verb. When a verb has 2 or more, the adverb often follows the first part of the verb. For example, in the sentence, they are patiently waiting for the bus. The adverb patiently comes between are and waiting. Patiently describes how they are waiting for the bus. Let's look at some more examples of adverbs of manner in a sentence. They studied hard for the test. He didn't sing the song well. The teacher calmly spoke to the students. The girl is noisily chewing her food. My friend plays the piano badly. Look at the adjective. Say or write the adverb. For example, dangerous, dangerously. Now you try. Thanks for watching.
All right, guys. So as you can see, today we are gonna talk a little bit about adverbs. Teacher, what is an adverb? All right, long time ago we introduced what is an adjective. An adjective is a description of something. For example, if I'm talking about this remote control, I can tell many different things about this remote control. For example, it's light, it's not heavy. This one adjective. Another is the color. I mean, it's black, and maybe the shape that is long. All right. So if you see, that is an adjective. Adjective give descriptions about people or about things. Okay, but that is something that you already know. All right, very good. For example, I'm gonna give you another idea. If we talk about an animal, okay, we say panther. Okay, what is a characteristic that panthers maybe got? Okay, maybe the color. Okay, they're black. Okay, so you say panthers are black. Okay, good. Oh, look at the black panther. Maybe you are in a zoo, all right, talking to your friend. If you see that is an adjective, but what exactly is an adverb? Okay, so maybe now that you watch the video, guys, maybe I imagine you already know what we are talking about. Okay, so adverbs all the time give like an extra idea, guys, about the verb. For example, you say, do you know that my sister is a singer? What? Your sister is a singer? You're kidding me? No, 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 it's true, it's serious. All right, and tell me something, how does she sing? When you say how, you're gonna ask about the verb. You're interested especially in the action and you wanna know how this action is performed. All right, so you say, really? Your sister is a singer? Yeah, she's a singer, you know. And how does she sing? If you say, my sister sings beautifully. If you see beautiful, maybe is my sister, you know, but beautifully is the way as my sister sings because she's a singer. So if you pay attention, guys, now we are gonna focus our attention, no in adjective, because right now we are not focusing our attention on people or things or places. No. Now we are gonna focus our attention on the action. I mean the verb. I'm gonna give you another idea. For example, you say my brother is an athlete. Wow, he's an athlete. Yes, he's an athlete. All right, and he competes every week. Wow, really, man? I didn't know that. So yeah, you know, and actually, he is a fast runner. He's a fast runner. Okay, it's because we are talking about my brother. But what about if you haven't said this information? You only say that your brother is a runner. So maybe the person that heard you or maybe is talking to you, maybe he's gonna ask you, hey, tell me something. How does he run? How does he run? So the answer is my brother runs fast. It's not possible to say fastly because it's an exception. You know, it's possible to say quickly. It's possible to say rapidly, you know, but it's not possible to say fastly. Actually, guys, fastly doesn't exist in English. Okay, so forget it. All right, we are not gonna talk about things that doesn't exist or don't exist. All right, very good, guys. So that is our topic for today. I'm gonna start showing you guys our class. I should start with vocabulary, but we don't have more time, guys. It's now about the time to speed up. Okay, lately and now that, guys, I have early. I shouldn't say this, but in the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'm gonna have a big, enormous news for you. Obviously, guys, positive. You know, everything is positive. I'm gonna start sharing my screen, guys, now that say, teacher, you're not sharing the screen and I can see anything. Okay, don't worry. Okay, now that's not gonna happen. Thank you, Jose, because now you let me know that, okay, on the chat. All right, guys, number 2, I'm gonna appreciate if everybody write down your full name on the chat right now. Why? Because it's the attendance. Okay, guys, so please write down, everybody write down, I mean type your full name on the chat because he's the attendance. Martinez, yeah, Rojas, yeah, but we are not gonna do it in class. Okay, so You are gonna type your full name on the chat, and teacher, this way, is gonna make sure you attended the class. All right, guys? So please, when I say everybody, is everybody. Okay, hey, I'm gonna pay me attention, guys. This is serious. I'm not gonna speak in Spanish. I can't. I could like to talk in Spanish, but I can't. It's not possible. You know, so I'm gonna repeat this very slowly. Please, guys, type type your name, full name on the chat, because it's the attendance. Okay, so please, I need a translator. Helen, good evening. How are you?
Fine, thanks, and you, teacher?
Can't complain. Everything is going very, very good. Helen, can you please translate my words into Spanish, because you know the teacher can't speak in Spanish. I'm telling the class, please type your full name on the chat, because that is the attendance. Can you please translate my message into Spanish for the class, please?
Que todos escriban el nombre
Yeah.
completo.
Yeah, because it's the attendance for the class. Okay, very good. On the chat. Okay, thank you. Okay, very good, guys. Please don't make me repeat it again. Okay, if you are there, if you exist, if you make part of this class, if you belong to the group, if you are in the crew, if you are in the team. All right, so please type your name, full name on the chat. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to go back, okay, just to share my screen now. Teacher Alirio finally said this. I'm going to start. Guys, very focused, attentive, because as you know, guys, every time that we are together, incredible things happen to you and to me. Okay, to you, because you are going to just open your eyes before this reality called English, you know, and you're going to learn more, and every time more and more. And me, because I have this incredible chance, okay, to share this kind of knowledge with all of you. All right, so we are going to start explaining very briefly and quickly what is an adverb. An adverb is the way as the verb happen. For example, if you see the time is 10 past 7, 12 past 7, 15 past 7, or a quarter past 7. This maybe is my brother. Okay, so 10 past 7, my brother started eating. You know, 2 minutes later, he was eating, you know, his meal, you know, and 5 minutes later, he had eaten his meal. Okay, obviously, guys, if you pay attention, it's only in 5 minutes. If you see only in 5 minutes, guys, it's very short time to eat your meal, you know, but maybe this guy was in a hurry, maybe was getting late school, you know, or who knows? All right, so if you say, hey, how did your brother eat? Teacher say, my brother ate quickly. So if you pay attention, quickly is the adverb. Okay, so how did he eat his meal? He ate his meal quickly. Yeah, it's only 5 minutes. It's crazy. You know, I'm going to give you another example right now, and I would like to show you just right here again. Okay, look at the situation. Maybe it's going to look blurry because the teacher zooming, you know, teacher did it. All right, so the idea is if you see just right here, guys, obviously, you're going to see a situation. Okay, this guy maybe, so to say, is my father. He was reading a book when suddenly, okay, the shell fell down. All right. So if you see here, okay, suddenly is the way as the shell fell down. How did the shell fall down? Teacher, suddenly. Yes, man. So every time that you want to know about the adverb, the question is how. All right, you already know that. I'm gonna just move it. If you see, this is an adjective, quick. What is the adverb? Quickly. What is this? Bad, like bad boys, yeah. But that is for people, things, situation, places. You know, actually, when you say badly, it's because maybe the teacher say, hey, so sorry, Juan Diego Grisales. What happened, teacher? Juan Diego Grisales, your exam. You failed the exam. Teacher, no, yes, man, sorry. But you answer badly all the questions, teacher, no. Yeah. All right, so if you see, maybe now the teacher is describing the way as Juan Diego Grisales answered the exam. The next one is sudden. Okay, sudden is when something happened like this. You know, for example, I am, for example, a student that all the time give sudden answers. You know, like this. Or sometimes I can say that I answer in class suddenly. Okay, I mean like this in no time. You know, very good. Next one is careful. Careful, you know, as an adjective, describe a person. For example, or people or animals, or, you know, you can say, for example, that you are a careful driver. You are a careful driver is because every time that you drive your car carefully. All right, so carefully is the way as you drive. He's not talking about you. Okay, he's talking about the way as you drive your car. Okay, so if you see now, we are talking about adverbs, adverb of manners. Let's talk about the next one. Is heavy. Okay, you know, I can say, wow, it's a heavy rain. Okay, talking about, especially when it's raining, I consider it's raining cats and maybe dogs, you know. Somebody say, hey, man, how did it rain yesterday? Yesterday, man, wow, intense, man, intense. You know, yeah, how did it rain? You say, wow, man, it rained heavily. It's very common that American people say heavily, especially talking about the rain. I mean the weather, guys. Bear this in mind, all right? I'm just gonna move it and I'm gonna explain this little part. Adverbs, and listen here, guys. Adverbs tell you how something happened. How? For example, let's read together. The rain stopped suddenly. Yeah. Okay, I mean, it was raining crazily when suddenly stopped raining. Not only a single drop, the sky was totally clear again. And you say, wow, he's crazy. But it was raining heavily. And it stopped suddenly. Okay, so maybe somebody is gonna ask you, okay, hey, you know, it's weird, man, but it was raining and it stopped, okay, suddenly. And you say, excuse me, how did it stop? What, the rain, how did it stop? How did it stop? Hey, it stopped suddenly. So what I'm telling you guys is every time that you are ready to know about the way as an action happen, I mean, when you are about just to get the adverb, it's necessary that you already bear in mind that you need to ask with how. For example, let's read the second. Okay, the second statement is also in past. Pay attention. I opened the door slowly. Yeah, if someone say I opened the door slowly, it's because maybe the baby was sleeping. Number one, I opened the door slowly. Secondly, maybe because I was coming from a party and my father was sleeping on the sofa and I started opening the door slowly, you know. But what about if you are telling someone what happened to you last night? Say, man, you know what? Last night when I came home, I opened the door Slowly. What? Excuse me? How did you open the door? Me, slowly. How did I open the door? I opened the door slowly because my father was sleeping on the sofa. And I didn't want to wake him up. No. All right. Okay, good. So if you see now, guys, you are asking about the verb. Okay. I'm going to tell you something and you're going to make me a question, guys. Now teacher Alirio is going to give the chance to intelligent students like you, okay, just to be ready and answer the... Okay, very good. Okay, guys, I need a volunteer. I'm going to say something and you're going to ask me about the adverb. For example, I can say an statement, yeah. I kiss Veronica. Yes, man. I'm telling you the news, man. Hot potato news, man. Yeah, I kissed Veronica. What about if you want to know about the way as the action happened? Okay, obviously you gotta make a question. All right, teacher is saying, hey, I kiss Veronica. I kiss Veronica. That is my, okay, I need a volunteer who can make me the question. I'm gonna actually write it down here, guys. Okay, so if maybe you say, teacher, I'm gonna go, okay, you can go, man. I'm gonna just open our vocabulary. All right, so let's open just right here. Okay, and teacher right now is gonna give you. So I'm gonna erase everything, you know, and right now, guys, we are gonna just start collecting our vocabulary this way. Okay, so my statement is I kiss Veronica. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything else. I just say I kiss Veronica. All right, I'm gonna make this letter a little bit bigger, okay, just for you to see it better. All right, guys, but I need you to make me a question about the way as this happened. Okay, so I'm gonna need one volunteer who can make the question. All right, is there any possible volunteer who made me feels ready to make the question? All right, I'm gonna, just wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, I'm getting stressed out. Okay, I'm gonna start picking up from the public. All right, so maybe I'm gonna start with let's start with Jose. Jose, I'm gonna start with you. Jose Alexander. Jose, what about if you're my friend? I'm telling you, amen, I kiss Veronica. You know, it's in present. I kiss Veronica. And you wanna know the adverb. What is the question that you gotta make? For example,
Teacher, I don't know, maybe how did you kiss her?
how, yeah, but not did, because did is for the past. Is how do you, excellent Jose, how do you kiss her? Okay, that's right. So if you see how is asking for the adverb. What is the adverb? The adverb wanna know about the way as the verb happen. How what? How you kiss. All right. So you can say, I kiss Veronica, and let's write down the word happily. Okay, happily, if you see, is the adverb. And what is the adverb? Obviously is this one, because this was the question. Hey, excuse me, how do you kiss Veronica? Hey, hotly. It's not necessary to repeat all the statement. It's not necessary. Okay, okay, Jose, that's very good. I'm gonna put these two ones together. All right, so this way, maybe, okay, we are gonna try just to put it just like this. All right, so I'm gonna use it, these ones together. Okay, so please don't forget, I kiss Veronica hotly. How do you kiss her? I'm gonna show you another, and please raise hands if maybe you are a volunteer. Okay, next one is Richard. Richard paints the house. All right, this is the idea. Obviously, guys, we are gonna ask to know an adverb. And what is the idea? We are gonna know the way as this happened. Okay, Richard paints the house. All right, I need a volunteer. I need a volunteer. Say, teacher, me. I wanna try. All right, I wanna try. Okay, so please let me know if somebody in the class is ready. For example, I'm gonna start choosing somebody, Nicolas Molina. Nicolas, the statement is Richard paints the house, but you wanna know how this happened. What is the question that you are gonna make now?
Why Richard paints the house?
No, why? Is the adverb. The adverb, the question is with how. How all the time. So is how.
How Richard
But
paints.
you need an auxiliary because paint is written.
How
How
do
is for he, she, and it? I don't think so. There is another. Is
how do you how does paint you
Who?
paint
Who? Maria, Jose, who?
you how does Richard paints the house?
Richard. Not to repeat Richard, okay, we are gonna say he, not to repeat Richard twice, okay? How does he paint the house? Okay, right now, Nicolas Molina is asking, teacher, Richard paints the house. Yes, Nicolas, Richard paints the house. Teacher, how does Richard paint the house? How is now the question to know about how this action happened. What is the answer? The answer is slowly. Okay, Nicolas, slowly. Richard paints the house slowly. Okay, so right now, okay, this conversation, we are gonna say A, we are gonna say B, you know, to know this, you know, and we are gonna say A here again. This is a short conversation. We are gonna emphasize this conversation in this color. Okay, hey, Richard paints the house. Really? How does he paint the house? Slowly. 2 weeks painting the house? Man, very slowly. Oh yeah, maybe that is right. I'm gonna write down another one. Okay, my sister is a race pilot. Yeah, my sister is a race pilot. Okay, I'm gonna say that my sister is a race pilot. My sister drives. Okay, drives race cars. Okay, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna give you this information. Hey, my sister is a race pilot. Number one. Number two, my sister drives race cars. Now you wanna know how she, you know, drive cars. Okay, now you wanna know about how this happened. And obviously, guys, you are gonna make the question. You say, my sister is a race pilot. My sister drives race car. And what is the question that is gonna maybe? Jose Alexander, what is the question?
Teacher, how does she drive?
Okay, very good. How does she drive? Okay, this is the question now, teacher. And pay attention. How? How? Because you wanna know about this verb happen. You say, hey, teacher, excuse me, teacher, how does she drive? And the answer maybe is gonna be quickly. All right, quickly. This is another conversation, guys. Okay, I'm gonna emphasize this little conversation in this color, and we are gonna just put it together. All right, very good. I'm just gonna move it, guys, because today I'm explaining this. If you see, please listen carefully. Excuse me, how do I listen? You carefully, because you are a student. You need to pay attention. The teacher is speaking and you're not paying attention. Hey, listen carefully. Obviously, teacher, excuse me, how does everybody have to listen? Carefully, okay, because the explanation today is very relevant and important for our coming exam. All right, so maybe that is why. Okay, next one is I understand you perfectly. I understand you perfectly. Maybe the person, excuse me, how do you understand me? What? How do you understand me? And you say perfectly. It's not necessary for you to repeat. I understand you. I understand you perfectly. Guys, we are talking about adverbs. And if you want to know about an adverb, okay, so you need to ask with how. Okay, please don't forget. I'm going to just move it. We are going to compare an adjective and we are going to compare an adverb. As I mentioned to you guys, when we are talking about adjective, we are talking about description of people, things, places, you know, whatever. But when we are talking about adverbs, okay, the idea now is actions. And you want to know how these actions happen. You know how, you know, very good. So pay attention. Sue, I mean, my sister Sue, is very quiet. I mean, she doesn't speak a lot. She's like kind of shy. So Sue is very quiet. When she speaks in public, I mean, my sister Sue, she speaks very quietly. It's quietly because people can listen to her. Okay, so it's quietly. Okay, now it is adjective versus adverb. Next one, be careful. What? Be careful with the information that teacher is gonna give today in class. What, mom? Be careful with the information that teacher is gonna give you today in class. Okay, mom, thank you. Okay, so be careful. Okay, is the adjective. How you gotta be careful. Oh yeah, that's right. That is the adjective, you know? Very good. Oh, how are you? How am I? What do you mean? How are you? As a student, careful. Careful. Okay, good. Next one is listen carefully. Listen carefully. Teacher, excuse me, how should the students listen in class? What? Yes, teacher. How should students listen in class? Obviously, carefully, especially if they are interested in learning more and more. Okay, thank you, teacher. Next one is it was a bad game, terrible game, awful game, disaster. You know, maybe it's because you didn't win, all right? Obviously, it was a bad game. Why do you say that? Why do you think it was a bad game? Obviously, because our team played badly. It couldn't be worse. What? Yeah, man, it couldn't be worse. Yeah, sometimes happen, you know, not all the time you win, you know, and you should be ready when you can do that, okay? Sometimes it's very hard for people, okay, to assimilate, okay, a failure. All right, very good. Next one is I felt nervous. I felt nervous. I'm gonna make it bigger here. I felt nervous. So, excuse me, how are you? Nervous. Yeah, nervous. Or another example, but right here is an adverb. Adverb is totally different. You say, I waited nervously. Yeah, maybe the doctor was gonna give me the answer about my clinic exams. I'm a little bit uneasy, you know, because it seems that something wrong happened with me. And now the doctor is gonna tell me that, and maybe I waited nervously. Hey man, I was waiting and waiting and waiting for the doctor, you know, for the doctor tell me about my exams, man. Hey man, how did you wait? Man, nervously. All right, so please don't forget this. I'm gonna show you more. Guys, what is something that I would like you to bear in mind? Every rule's got exceptions, and that is something that we already know. Every rule got its exception. When we talk about adverbs and when we talk about adjective, we already know that simply, if you want to change an adjective into an adverb, the only thing that you actually gotta do is to write down ly at the end. That's it. And ta-da, magically, now you've got an adverb. Okay, very easy, it's not complicated. But guys, there are some words that don't belong to this group, and that is why they are called exceptions. All right, among the very well-known exception that we are gonna find, talking about adverbs, we are gonna find 4 ones. And these 4 letters, words, sorry guys, all of them are very easy because all of them are known by you. All of them are known by you. For example, let's start asking Aranza, Juliana Aranza, what is hard in Spanish? Number 1, what is hard in Spanish? Aranza, what is hard? Tell me. Very easy. Tell me, Juliana, what is hard? Hard. What is hard in Spanish?
Duro o
Yeah.
dura.
Yeah, that's right. Teacher is duro. The exam, teacher, the mathematics exam is hard. Yeah, answer. What hard? It's very easy. My teacher, yes, because you're not gonna take it. Okay, very good, Aranza. I'm gonna ask another one. Sebastian Perez. Sebastian, what is fast in Spanish? What is fast, Sebastian?
Rápido.
Yeah. For example, when we are talking about a cheetah, that is like a leopard, a cheetah, okay, a cheetah is a very fast animal. It's the fastest animal on the planet. Yeah, a cheetah. My gosh. Yeah, very good. Excellent. I'm going to go asking somebody else. Gilbranly Ramirez. Gilbranly, tell me what is in Spanish late. What is late, Gilbranly? Very easy, my friend.
Esperar.
No, late. Gilbranly, you're very late. I'm sorry, teacher. What is late?
Tiempo.
Yeah, but you are late. Wow, I can't believe it, Gilbranly. You were supposed to be at 7 and it's almost 9 o'clock. Gilbranly, you are late. I'm gonna call your mother. No, teacher, please. What is late, Gilbranly? What is late? Teacher is giving you examples. I'm gonna ask Santiago Narvaez. Santiago, help me, Santiago. Santiago, what is late?
Tarde.
Yeah. For example, you're not gonna say good late. No. It's good afternoon. In English, late is when you are not punctual. For example, what time is supposed to start our English class on Tuesday evening? At 7 o'clock. If you are at 7:15, you actually, obviously, surely, for sure, are late. Okay, excellent, my friend, Santiago Narvaez. And the last one that I'm gonna ask in this class, I'm gonna ask it to Manuela Prada. Manuela, tell me what's early in Spanish. Early. Very easy, Manuela.
Good evening, teacher. ¿Se me dice bien fácil?
Yeah, early. Look at the word early.
Yes.
Yes, teacher, am I late? I know, Manuela, you're early. Okay, I mean early is the contrary to late. You know, for example, if the class is at 7 and you are at 7, you say, don't worry, you are early. Okay, so early is good, is positive, because if you have an appointment, if you have a class, hey, you should be early, you know, early. Okay, don't be late. Don't be late because maybe the teacher is going to have a terrible impression about you. All right, so that's good, guys. Okay, so when we see these 4 words, is impossible. Listen to me. It's impossible to write down ly. So you say hard, fast, late. For example, I'm going to give you some instances. Number 1, you said here. So sorry, guys. You said, for example, Sue's job is very hard. You know? And Sue works very hard. Okay, if you pay attention, guys, actually what I want to show you is this. Okay, hard here is an adjective. Hard is telling me a description, a characteristic about Sue's job. But if you pay attention here, hard is not an adjective, is an adverb. And it's impossible to say hardly. No, it's exactly the same thing. You say, Sue works very hard. What is the question, teacher? How does Sue work? Excuse me? Yes, teacher, how does Sue work? And you say, Sue works hard. Okay, so hard is the way Sue actually works. All right, so that is the adverb. I'm gonna give with the second one. Ben is a fast runner. Okay, I mean, it's because Ben can run fast. Fast. You don't say fastly. All right? So when you say, hey, how is Ben as a runner? Excuse me, how is Ben as a runner? Okay, he's fast. Okay, good. How does he run? Excuse me. How does he run? Okay, he runs fast. If you see, guys, in this case, both adjective and adverbs are written down exactly in the same way. You're not gonna add anything else. It's not possible. I mean, all of them look, stay, are exactly the same. And you're not gonna add or write down anything else just in the end, because these ones are called exceptions. Right? Bear this in mind, guys, because I'm gonna just move. I'm gonna just show you guys some examples, and we are gonna work together. Okay, I'm gonna show you these ones. Be attentive, okay, because the idea now is we are gonna practice a little bit this new topic about adverbs. For example, look at the pictures. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pictures. Okay, obviously, we are gonna use one of the bold letters inside the box to complete each of these things. If you see carefully, inside the box, words such as angrily, badly, dangerously, fast, heavily, and quietly. If you pay attention, heavily is already chosen. Heavily is already picked out. So that means that it's not possible to use this word again. I mean, you're not gonna use it again because it's only 6 pictures for 6 different words. Obviously, all the words are adverbs. Okay, I'm gonna use the example given by the book, okay, just as number 1. Okay, so please listen. Number 1, if you see the picture, there's a guy maybe walking under the rain. Maybe it's raining, okay? Very, very intensively, you know? But obviously, intensively is not one of the given adjectives. So I'm not gonna use that one. So I'm gonna use heavily. So it's raining heavily. Okay, guys? I'm gonna ask Helen, what about number 1? Listen, it's raining heavily. What about, Helen, that this word was not here and you actually wanted to know or wanna know about the way that it rained? Okay, what is a possible question, Helen, to know this adverb? For example, I'm just gonna try you out. Okay, for example, listen, Helen, is raining. Let's suppose that heavily is not here. Let's suppose that you wanna know, okay, this word. What is the question, Helen, that maybe you're gonna make? For example, it's raining. Let's write it down. Okay, I'm gonna write it down just right here. Okay, let's say it's raining. Okay, so if you say it's raining, is the very, very number 1. Let's suppose that this is like a conversation. Okay, is the teacher versus Helen. Okay, okay, so Helen, is raining. Helen, what is the question? If you want to know the way as this is happening, you know?
How is raining?
Wow, my gosh, Helen, you are a genius, Helen. Okay, very good, Helen. Oh, gosh. All right, Helen, you are my heroine. All right, very good, excellent, Helen, amazing. All right, look at these guys. It's raining. Raining is the verb. Now, Helen, wanna know about the intensity of the verb. So Helen is gonna ask with how. So Helen, is raining. A teacher, how it's raining? Now I say, Helen, it's raining. I'm gonna write it down. Helen, is raining heavily. Okay, so this is the answer. Helen, heavily. Okay, teacher, thank you. So I think it's necessary for me to take an umbrella. Yes, Helen, take an umbrella, Helen, because it's raining cats and dogs. All right, so take an umbrella with you. Oh, thank you, teacher. Okay, very good. Thank you, Helen, for your participation. Excellent. Okay, very good. I'm going to show you the second one. All right, look at the picture. We have a guy that is singing. Oh, my gosh. You know, and this person is, oh, gosh, please, thank God. Please. Okay, my gosh, he's a person that maybe just can't stand listening to the guy, okay, singing, okay? That is why maybe the guy, maybe, I don't know, doesn't sing very well. All right, but now the question, or not the question, we are gonna complete. Eric Daniel Jurado, my very intelligent friend. Eric, which one do you think is a good possibility for the statement number 2? Tell me, my friend Eric. Number 2. Very
I
good.
don't know, teacher.
You don't know? You don't have any idea? Because it's necessary to complete using one of these words. Angrily, badly, dangerously, fast, heavily, but heavily is not possible because it's already chosen. All right, and finally, quietly. David Peña, my friend. David, okay, welcome, my friend. David, let me know.
He sings very badly.
Okay, excellent. He sings very badly. Okay, what about if you wanna know, my friend, I don't know if you know it, all right, but David, what about that we don't use the word badly? What is the question that you'd make if you wanna know the way as this guy sing? What is the question? For example, let's suppose that we write, okay, he sings, okay, this is a conversation. I say, hey, he sings, and you wanna know, okay, the way as this guy maybe does this action. What is the question, David, that maybe you could make me?
How does he sing?
Excellent,
How
my
does
friend.
he sing?
Very good, David. My gosh, David, what are you eating? Brain? Because you're very intelligent, man. How does he sing? This is the question, guys. All right, pay attention. I say sings. Sings is the verb. You know, now you want to know the intensity of this verb. You want to know how this verb happened. All right, so maybe you say, hey, how does he sing? And I answer and I say, man, terribly. Okay, or maybe I'm gonna say badly. If you see, okay, now I've got the adverb, okay, the adverb of manner. So that is actually what we are practicing now. Very, very, very good, David Peña. Excellent, my friend. Very good. All right, next one is number 3. Okay, so he sings. Yeah, how does he sing? No, teacher, he sings badly, teacher, badly. All right, so thank you. Okay, next one, look at the picture. Okay, the guys, shh, you know, and they are coming, you know, after the party and not making any noise. All right, so we are gonna complete, okay? I'm gonna ask somebody in the class, somebody else. Sofia Hernandez. Sophia, good evening. Welcome to the class. Sophia, tell me or let us know your opinion about number 3.
Quietly.
Number 3, they came in what?
Quietly.
Quietly. Very, very good pronunciation, Sophie. Okay, excellent. You're right. You're on the spot. Totally incredible, awesome, accurate. Very good, Sophie. All right, yeah, guys. So they came in quietly. If you pay attention, guys, this verb is in past. So if you should, or if you are gonna make a question, the auxiliary is not do, is not does, is did, because it's the past. I say, hey, how did they come in? You say, what, excuse me? Yeah, how did they come in? You say, they came in quietly. I mean, quietly is not making noise. Okay, excellent, Sophie. Very good. I'm gonna move it on, guys, and show you, okay, this one is number 4. I'm gonna need a volunteer, and maybe Linda, welcome to our class. Good evening. And I would like to ask you, Linda, what's your opinion about number 4?
What? I'm thinking. Angrily?
Okay, so
No.
read it all, please. Read it all.
She shouted at me angrily.
Yeah, she shouted. Look at the pronunciation. I'm gonna just write it down. Very good. I'm gonna write it. Thank you, Linda. I'm gonna write, guys. Number 1 is shout. Synonym is yell. Synonym is scream. You know, sorry, scream. Synonym is there is another guy. Give me a second. I'm gonna just remember it. Yeah, is cried out. Guys, it's very important you to understand when exactly you use the noun. All right, I'm gonna just emphasize this one in a color, okay, that you can just identify. Shout, listen, shout, and yell are used exactly in the same way. Yeah, because Federico is on the second floor. And my mother needs Federico. Okay, so I shout or I yell Federico to listen to me. All right, so when it's necessary for you that somebody who maybe is very far and you need to communicate with the person, sometimes it's necessary to speak up. Sometimes it's necessary to speak very loud. So in English, you say shout or you say yell. Scream is, for example, when you are watching a movie, you know, you are watching a movie, maybe in the theater, you know, you are in the theater, okay, with all your friends just right there, okay, when maybe you are very concentrated, you know, on the movie, you know, maybe suddenly you just, you know, just react. Yeah, because the movie maybe is scary, you know, is scary. Okay, so in English, when something is very scary and you just scream, it's because you are in panic. Okay, in English, in panic, you say the word is scream. And you say cry it out when you speak very loud, especially when you are in pain. What about if you are riding your bicycle, you fall down and you break one of your bones? Imagine this. Sorry, guys. So you break, playing, riding a bicycle, one of your bones. So you say, oh, my leg, I broke my leg, you know? If you speak very loud because you are in pain, okay, you say cried out, okay, excellent. So Linda, you say, she shouted at me. Listen, she shouted at me. Maybe my mother, maybe my girlfriend, maybe my friend. We are having a discussion and maybe an argument, and maybe my best friend, oh, wow. Wow, Linda, take it easy. Okay, Linda, take it easy, Linda. It's not necessary to shout at me, all right? You know, so shout it, you know what is that, okay? Very good. I'm gonna go number 5. Look at this girl, you know, running, you know, and maybe the question is gonna be made, okay, right now to Marcela Calvache. Marcela, good evening, welcome to the class. And Marcela, tell me, what is your opinion about number 5?
Fast.
Okay, so read all. She what? She
Run very fast.
can run very fast. Yeah, that is why she is the most important competitor, you know, on the race. That is why she wins and wins and wins every competition. Why? Because she can run very fast. Teacher, how? How can she run? Excuse me? How can she run? Teacher, she can run very fast. Remember that it's not possible to say fastly because fastly doesn't simply exist. You know what we talk about exceptions. All right, very good. And finally, the easiest one, because obviously is the left word. All right, so now I'm gonna ask somebody else here in the class. Lamsky, Paloma, I'm gonna go with you. Yours is number 6. What is your opinion about number 6, Paloma? Number 6, very easy, Lamsky. Look at the car. You know, wow. That's not good, you know, especially when you are driving your car. Okay, Lamsky, tell me, what is number 6 for you? Right, we are waiting. Lamsky, are you around? All right, I'm gonna ask somebody else. Okay, Juan Diego Grisales. Juan Diego, my friend, give me a hand. Help me, help me. Juan Diego, what do you think is the right one for number 6? Go ahead, my friend Juan Diego Grisales. What do you think is the answer? People are thinking like, Juan Diego is thinking, very easy. He's the only one that hasn't been chosen. The only one, everybody chose one. And this one is the leftover, you know? All right, in the meantime, Juan Diego thinks about the answer. I'm gonna ask Nicolas Molina. Nicolas, number 6, what is your opinion about number 6, Nico?
Dangerously.
Very, very good pronunciation. So what about if you say, hey, he was driving? What is the question? How
How does he was driving?
How, no does, because he's not present simple, he's past. So how was he driving?
How was driving?
How was he driving?
How was he were driving?
Nicolas, he was driving dangerously. Dangerously. Okay, so dangerously is in a very irresponsible way, not taking care of anything, exposing their own lives driving a car. You know, that is the problem, that you're not gonna kill only yourself. Okay, maybe what is gonna happen is you're gonna kill other people. All right, guys, I'm gonna go on because, as I mentioned for you today, we have several presentations. All right, so I'm gonna start using this one for all of you. Be very attentive because teacher, as usual, is gonna give you very, very good information. All right, this presentation is for all of you. So what are we gonna talk? We are gonna talk about adverbs. You already know what is an adverb. An adverb gives me an idea about the verb. Okay, so let's go on. For example, pay attention to this baby. Hey, what is the problem with the baby? What is the problem with the baby? Maybe, you know, he's crying. Yeah, and how is the baby crying? Okay, so maybe you say loudly. Wow. Please, make the baby stop crying that way. You know, so loudly is because maybe you say the baby cries loudly when he's hungry. Okay, now I'm gonna need translators. You know that for me in class, it's not possible to speak in Spanish, so maybe I'm gonna need or require or ask to you to translate, okay, this statement. Juan Jose Angel Flores. Juan Jose, could you please translate this statement into Spanish, please? Juan Jose Ángel in Spanish.
El bebé llora cada vez que tiene hambre.
Yeah, how? Loudly. What is loudly in Spanish? Loudly? Wow. Loudly.
Fuertemente.
That's correct, Sophie. Okay, loudly is, uy, my gosh, you are sleeping and the baby, wah! You know, I say, oh, mom, please. Tomorrow I have classes and my little brother is crying and crying and crying, you know, and sometimes it's hard because you can't sleep. You know, you can't sleep because you are just right there trying to sleep and the baby cries and cries and cries and the baby all night is like, oh my gosh. Okay. Like, hey, hey, mom, my little brother. The mom is crying loudly. You know, so loudly is because it's intense. You know, okay, I'm gonna show you second, guys. Please pay careful attention. Okay, next one is look at this. Is a banana. All of us have eaten bananas, and they are actually sweet. You know, very delicious. You know, and let's see this one. All right. If you see is easily, what is easily? For me, easily is to peel a banana. How do you peel a banana, teacher? I peel a banana easily. It's very easy to peel a banana. All right. So let's see. What is the statement? You can peel a banana easily. Okay. It's very easy to peel a banana. Okay. Good. Very good. I'm going to make a question to somebody in the class. Okay, I'm going to ask Helen, question for you. Helen, is it possible for humans to eat a banana without peeling the banana? Is possible, Helen?
No, teacher, is impossible.
Yeah, it's impossible. What about for animals? Is it possible for animals to eat a banana without peeling it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. Thank you, Helen. I think so. Yeah, you're right. I think so. Very good answer, Helen. Very good answer. Yeah, teacher. I think so. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, for example, a hawk or a pig, they eat a banana and they are not going to start peeling the banana to eat a banana. All right, I don't think so. Okay, excellent, guys. So easily. How do you peel a banana, teacher? Easily. Next one. How does the baby cry, teacher? Loudly. Okay, remember, because teacher is going to make questions now. Okay, next one. Look at the picture. A runner. What is the adjective that comes to your mind? Okay, for example, Nicolas, what do you think is noun, the adverb that we are going to use in this picture? Okay, Nicolas, tell me. Which one?
Run.
Fast. Okay, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Ah, okay. The synonym. What is the synonym of fast? Quickly. Quickly.
Ah.
Very good. Quickly. Okay.
He
Let's
ran
see the
very
statement.
quickly.
Okay. The question is, how does Felipe run? How does Felipe run? Okay. Felipe runs quickly. Okay. Let's see now the statement. Okay. If you see, guys, the boy won the race. Why did the boy win the race? Because he ran quickly. Quickly. All right. Very good. Okay, good. Okay, I need a volunteer. Marcela Calvache. Marcela, do you know how to say the name of this animal in English? Marcela, do you know the name in English of this animal?
No, teacher.
Okay, good. Teacher is going to ask. All right, very good. Santiago Narvaez, what about you, man? Do you remember what is the name in English of this animal, Santiago?
Snail.
Ah, obviously is and snail. Thank you, my friend, as usual. All right, very good, is snail. Okay, obviously, when we think about snails all the time, there is like an adjective that comes to our mind. Okay, and now we are gonna work with the adverb slowly. Because an snail moves slowly. Not fast, slowly. Yeah, they are very slow walkers, you know. So they are gonna spend a lot of time doing actions because they are very slow, you know. So if you see, guys, let's not play soccer with Mauricio because Mauricio is like a snail. Yes, man, Mauricio is like a snail because he's very slow running with the ball. Oh my gosh. So maybe that is why people don't want to play with Mauricio. It's because Mauricio moves slowly. Mauricio plays soccer slowly, you know, because Mauricio reacts slowly. All right. So people don't want to play with Mauricio. I'm going to show you the next one, guys. Please be attentive. Look at the picture. It's a beautiful sun. All right. Like today. Today, the day was shiny. Nice. Very good. What is the adjective? Brightly. Listen the pronunciation. Brightly. Okay, so let's see what is the idea. Let's go to the beach. Yeah, especially when we have sunny days, everybody wanna go to the beach. And people like to go to the beach, especially because the sun shines brightly. Okay, it's a beautiful, bright, shiny, clear sky day. So it's about the time to go to the beach just because the sun shines brightly. All right, very good. So why do you want to go to the beach, teacher? Because the day is brightly. The sun is shining brightly. All right, very good. An argument, a problem. Yeah, look, these guys, in the cafeteria having an argument, okay? If you see, these guys are having a conversation. The conversation at this moment is intense, and the guys look very angry. And they are speaking to each other. They are speaking to each other angrily. Okay? So if you see, mom talked to him angrily because he failed several subjects at school. This is my mother and this is my brother. This is my mother and this is my brother. My mom is talking to my brother very angrily because my brother is a terrible student at school. Yesterday, the teacher called my mother and told my mother that my brother fails 5 subjects: mathematics, biology, chemistry, social science, and religion. 5. My mom can't believe it. My mom is angrily, very, very, very angry, and is speaking. He's talking to my brother at the cafeteria right now, very angrily. Yes, and she's got the reason, you know. Very good, guys. Look at this guy. Wow, yummy apple. You know, look at it. So healthily. Healthily. You know what is healthily? Okay, let's see now. John takes care well of his health. He always eats healthily. If you eat healthily, it's because you eat a lot of fruits, a lot of salads. You go on a diet. Okay, you don't eat fast food at all. Okay, so maybe you have very health eating habits. Okay, so that means that You eat healthily. How do you eat? Healthily, teacher. How do you eat? Healthily. Oh, look at this picture. This is my daughter. This is my daughter. Yeah, she dances gracefully. She dances gracefully. All right? She is a good dancer. My daughter is a good dancer. How does she dance? Excuse me, teacher. How does she dance? Teacher, gracefully. How? Gracefully. How, teacher? Gracefully. Okay, good. All right. Hey, but it's necessary. How? How? All right, very good. Shh. Don't make noise. Yes. Sleeping. So don't make noise. Teacher, the baby is sleeping soundly. Ah, yes. Okay, how is the baby sleeping soundly? Guys, I need a translator. If you say the baby is sleeping soundly, I need a translator. Okay, David Peña, translate the baby is sleeping soundly in Spanish, please.
El bebé está durmiendo profundamente.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, David. Yeah, that is totally right, my friend. David, don't make noise. The baby is sleeping soundly. Really, mom? Yes, soundly. All right, very, very good. Okay, do you sleep soundly? Teacher, sometimes. How do you sleep? Teacher, soundly sometimes. All right, very good. Shh, the baby is sleeping soundly. All right, oh my gosh. These guys wanna play soccer outside, but it's raining, and raining. Oh gosh, terrible, you know? So what is the problem here? Santiago can go out because it's raining. How is raining? Teacher, heavily. That's why Santiago Narvaez can go out to play. How is it raining? Heavily. How is it raining? Heavily. What? 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 Carefully. Yeah, carefully. So when the teacher speaks in English, listen carefully. Yeah, that is a very good advice for all of you guys. When teacher is speaking, you listen carefully. Hara, you listen? Excuse me? Hara, you listen when the teacher is speaking? Teacher, carefully. Oh, yeah. What happened? What is the problem here? Let me see. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. This guy seems to be very, very tired. You know, hard. What is hard? Let's see what is hard. Mr. Smith is pretty tired because he often works hard. How does Mr. Smith work? Teacher, hard. How does Mr. Smith work? Teacher, hard. Okay. My gosh. What is this? Wow, looks dangerous. All right. So it's suddenly. Suddenly what? Homer was watching TV when suddenly Marge showed up with a knife. Wow. Okay. How does Marge showed up with a knife? Teacher, suddenly Homer was watching TV when suddenly she appeared with a big knife and tried to kill Homer. Wow. Yeah. What is the problem? Because Homer doesn't want to learn English. What? Yes, teacher. Homer doesn't want to learn English. You know, and Mayor just can't deal with this. Gosh, man. So that is why everybody gotta speak English, man. All right, next one. Look at this guy playing chess. Look at this guy playing chess. You know, what is the idea here? Teacher is well. Well, very good. Let's see the statement now. Bob is a chess champion. Bob is a chess champion. All right. He really plays very well. Guys, how does Bob play chess? Teacher, very well, because he is a champion. Yeah, because if Bob is a champion, that means that Bob plays chess very well. And I imagine so. Wow. Wow, very educated. This is exactly as boys should treat girls. Very kindly. Oh my gosh, look at this. He's politely. Wow, very good. He's a gentle guy. Richard is a gentle boy. You know, Richard is a gentle boy. He behaves politely with ladies. Teacher, how does Richard behave with ladies? Excuse me? Teacher, how does Richard behave with ladies? Very politely. Wow, excellent. Good, teacher. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, what is the problem, teacher, here in this picture? Okay. He's late. Yeah, maybe the guy angry is the teacher and the little one is you when you come late to classes. You know, you say, what is the problem? Why the teacher is so angry? You know, say the teacher is very mad at Carlos because he is always late for his class. Hey, excuse me, how is he always for his class? Late. Late. What a problem. Look at the next picture. It's a library. Look at the students. They are maybe reading a book, you know, and the idea is, you know, so don't make noise. Don't make noise. When you're at a library, speak quietly. How do you speak when you are at a library? Excuse me, teacher. How do you speak when you're at a library? You gotta speak quietly. You know? Look at the coming one. Is eagerly, teacher, teacher, you know, all the time. Okay, so it's incredible because Mauricio is a good student. Mauricio is a good student. He participates eagerly all the time. How does Mauricio, how does Mario participate in class, teacher? Eagerly. How does Mauricio participate in class? Eagerly. All right, guys, next class, teacher is gonna go on. I'm gonna just cut it in Spanish. I'm gonna tell you, muchachos, ya se dieron cuenta, lo prometido es prometido para todos ustedes. Quiere decir que de ahora en adelante vamos a tener clases de vocabulario los lunes, los miércoles y los viernes. Además, Vamos a tener clases con el profesor Cristo los sábados. Además, tenemos clases los martes y los jueves. Muchachos, creo que de esta manera vamos a cumplir las metas en el corto tiempo. All right, teacher is very happy because the students got more and more, guys, for all your attention in class today. Thank you very much. Teacher Emilio, love you a lot. See you in our next class now. Bye-bye, my
Bye-bye, teacher.
Bye, bye.
Bye bye,
See you
teacher.
soon,
Good luck to
teacher.
you. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.